Yeah, long time no see. Oh, I guess these are not the good glasses. Let me get the good glasses. So, hello, it's Isaiah. Sorry, doing my hair. I'm really happy to be here. In fact, I'm going to take off my glasses altogether. Yeah, I decided I was going to come live and do some tarot cards. So, yeah, well, if you're around, if you see me live, there must be an icon there that says live. That means that you can ask for a card if you want to. If you do not see the icon saying that I'm live, it means that you cannot have a card because I only pull cards for people when I'm live. So I don't like my lips like this. I'm going to put some lipstick on, right? Don't we do this live on Facebook? Sorry. Yeah, so if you want a card from my classic Light Seers Tarot deck, just ask away in the comments. Please remember that I cannot see your name unless you have given permission to the Restream platform through which I'm streaming. And in which case, please, you can go above the video and click on the link and give Restream permission, and that's a once and for all situation. Or you can give me your name inside of the comment, and then I'll pull a card for you. So if you want a card, just give me your name and say you want a card. I have no conversation today, or do I? Well, I come without a plan, at least. So I guess what I'm going to be talking about is tarot, because it so happens that I came to realize recently. Hi, Bertie. Sure, I'll pull a card for you. Well, I'll do the conversation after you then. So just in case I haven't pulled a card for you before, or for anyone else for that sake that is listening, let me remind you that I do not do predictive tarot. I don't know what tomorrow is made of for you. I don't even know what it's made of for me, because I strongly believe that we create our own life day by day. And so that means that you are the creator of your own life. You are a manifester. And that means that you might change your mind today and thus change your future tomorrow. So that's why I don't do predictive tarot. What I do is energetic, intuitive tarot. So I pull a card, and the card allows me to connect with your energy, and I can tell you what you can harness, what is available to you today regarding an issue. So if you have an issue, you're welcome to ask a question, or just regarding your life in general. So let's go, Bertie. Let's go for that card. Yeah, I like that too. Because I strongly believe that we need to be reminded of our immense power. Okay, so here's your card. Sometimes I have to shuffle a while because the thing is, they hide. So you have the Eight of Wands. So let me show it to you. There it is. It's an amazing deck, by the way, by a very amazing artist called Chrisanne. It's one of those decks when you find it, or at least when I found it, I can't really find another one that I like as much as that one. So the Eight of Wands. So the wands in the tarot are the suit that are connected with the element of fire and with everything that is of the desire, of the drive, the thing that will starts a fire basically. And so the eight is the number of infinity, as you know. So there's always when there is an eight coming out in the tarot, there's always an invitation to think about how this is a recurring pattern, a recurring idea, a recurring pattern, I would say. And this card is all about the spark, right? So you see there's various wands, and here comes the spark. So it's all about speed, velocity, instant decisions, instant tricks that you just kind of split second change your life. And the invitation is to really go with that and give yourself permission to do that, and to not double check yourself, to not worry about about being sure, about checking everything. If you feel it, go for it, basically. It's kind of it's go time, right? So the invitation here is to give yourself the grace of not doubting yourself, of not over checking everything. And if you are in the midst of making a decision, or and sometimes it's linked with travels as well, there is an invitation to really go for it, basically. So I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I don't understand what I'm saying. I mean, how it relates to your life. I understand what I feel and what I sense, so that's what I'll tell you. Now, for tarot cards, there's always also a possibility for a shadow side. So the shadow side here for me, what I do is I go and read in the little booklet. There's a list of shadow sides, and sometimes there's one that pops for you, Bertie, in that in now. So the shadow side that pops for you is something around unfocused energy, uh, and trying to maybe do everything at the same time. So the invitation here is to let go of that and go time. So I hope that makes sense. If it does, please tell me so in the comments. I love knowing that if I'm, if anything else is happening, if what I'm saying is connected to or makes sense for you. Hi, Sarah Jane. Of course, I'm going to pull a card for you. If anyone else wants a card from the Chrisanne Lightseers Tarot deck, please give me your name in the comments. It makes sense. Good. Enjoy the go time. It's usually very exciting. Things are going to start happening very fast, and for your highest good, I guess. So, Sarah Jane. There we go. Definitely have lots going on, says Bertie. Good. Good. Not too much though. You can deal with all of that. Try and focus on one thing at a time and let it happen. So you've got a wand card, Sarah Jane, darling, and it's the Three of Wands. It's one of my favorite drawings or paintings in this deck. So wands, as I was saying previously for Bertie, it's the same situation here. Wands are connected with the element of fire. So it's all about the desire, the drive, the thing that will get you out of bed, basically. Or not, depending on if you have it or if you don't. So the Three of Wands, so 3 is a number of creation. Yeah, it is really beautiful, isn't it? And what you can see here on this picture is this lady here. She's just waiting for the wave. And there is nothing else that she has to do. Hear me out. She's ready. She's got her board. She's got some lights. She's got their tattoos. She's got her hair is tied. I'm pretty sure she has a very nice swimming costume, and she is absolutely ready to surf that awesome wave. But she's only going to surf the right one, the big one. And that is worth waiting. So despite the desire of the 3, which is always about creativity and, I want to get moving, the invitation here is to breathe and wait for the wave. And I know it might sound counterintuitive because you're so ready. But it doesn't have to be a doing thing. It can be a being thing. It can be a moment where you are just in sync with the universe so much so that you can afford, or maybe you should afford, to wait for the right wave. So it's coming. It's coming, opportunities, the big thing, finally coming. and it's worth waiting for it and not rushing towards it. Yeah, so oh, and you're saying that makes so much sense. Every time you give me a reading, you are so spot on. That's what I do. Thank you. If, by the way, let me just mention, if any of you wants some paying readings, bigger, more in depth, I do 3 card tarot readings. You will find the link above. They're $22 or $25. They're not very expensive for now. They are going to become more expensive soon. So if that's something that you want, I do a recorded video, and I'll send you a PDF with a picture of the cards and a recorded video of my reading. And you have an extra 4th card that comes from another oracle, not tarot, another oracle deck. So this, you will find the link above if you're interested. Now, Sarah Jane, I need to come to add something. There is a shadow side always, and the shadow here for you, what rings a bell, is delays. And the invitation is, there might be delays. It might not be right now or right when you had decided or planned it, but it's coming. And the important thing here is to keep the faith and to keep your position of not waiting, but being in the absolute certainty that it's coming. I hope that makes sense again. And if anyone else wants a card, please give me your name in the comments and I will pull a card for you guys. I don't have actually a very precise conversation today because, well, it so comes that I'm, how can I put this without sounding completely crazy? I decided that I need to focus for the next few weeks, maybe months, on something that is not new, something that I'm not going to be selling now or offering right now, something that needs some time alone with myself. And so that means I will be coming most Fridays, as I do, with tarot cards, because I love doing that. But hello, Lynn, if you want a card, just say so in the comments. So yeah, I will be coming to do those readings because I love it and it's fun, but I have no precise promotion today. So what I can just say that it's that I feel so I can feel the energy. I live in the northern hemisphere and I can feel the energy of autumn calling me inside to chill and find this space of peace in the darkness. And I'm actually quite excited about the witch season and then the darkness of the crone, so which will allow me to work in the darkness of my cave with the projects that will see the light in spring, I guess. So Lynn wants a card. If anyone else wants a card from the Lights Here's Tarot deck, please give me your name in the comments. Lynn, where is your card hiding? There it is. So you have a pentacle card. So the pentacles in the tarot are the two that are connected with the element of earth. So they're all about the material world, everything that we can touch and feel. So we're talking work, jobs, houses, money, food, all those things that are really of the concrete material world. And you've got the 3 of Pentacles. It's a very beautiful card with these 3 people collaborating, and it's going to be collaborating on this creation. And so here the invitation is around this collaboration, this idea that things can grow faster and more beautiful if you cooperate. So it's going to be less about doing on your own and more about doing with other people, whether you are doing it with peers or whether you're teaching or whether you're learning. So there's an invitation there to really go into teamwork, whatever it is. And with that idea, with the idea of cooperation, there is literally no limit to the size of the manifestation, or to the amount of manifesting that you can do. So it's really asking you to look around and see how and you can work with others, and see how this can help you get bigger, basically, in your work or in your personal life. I don't know that. Now, the shadow side. Hi, Ben. If you want a card, just ask away. So, Lynn, the shadow side that I see coming out, manifesting for you, might be something about not trusting others in collaborations and doubting that they can really be of help. And I believe that it's a mistake, Lynn. So hopefully you get that. If all that makes sense, please tell me so in the comments. I love knowing if my readings are making sense for you guys. Ben, so let me pull a card for you. Card is hiding. So I don't think I've ever pulled a card for you, Ben. So let me remind you that I don't do predictive tarot. I do energetic intuitive tarot. I believe that we create our own lives, that we are the manifestors, and so there is no future fixed in the cards. What I do is I pull a card that will help me, connect with your energy and help me tell you what you can harness. My pleasure, Lynn. What is available to you? So you got a swords card, Ben, and the swords are the suit of the tarot that are connected with the element of air and with everything that is of the thought, of the mind. So they are the not so beloved suit of the tarot, because some of them are really dark, which is the case for that one. But don't freak out. It doesn't mean, nobody's dying. As I was saying, I don't do predictive tarot, so I don't have a clue who's dying. What I can tell you is that this lady here is having a bad time. She is experiencing the heaviness in her life, and there is an invitation to actually allow for the heaviness to be heard, to be experienced. We might want sometimes to just bypass it, to just go into the I'm healed situation. But the invitation here is really to give it some space, give some space to the worry, to the anxiety, etc., etc. And remember that there is a white bird there, and this white bird is all about hope. It's reminding you that the 9 of Swords is close to the 10, and the 10 is the completion number. So basically, we have hope for a resolution of whatever's happening, and also we have a pillow here that reminds us that even in the darkest times, we have support. And the invitation here for you is to look around where you can find this support in the darkest times, if you are experiencing them. If you are not, the invitation is to focus on creating the safety and the support for you for the later times. So it's also a very, very important call to start your healing. So that's what I would recommend. And remember that there is hope and support. I hope that makes sense for you, Ben. If it does, please let me know. If anyone else wants a card from the Light Seers tarot deck, please give me your name in the comments. I'm going towards the end of this session. I have some work to do, but I'm always happy to come and pull some cards for you guys. It's like it's opening up something in me of joy and community. So I want to commit to that this winter, to coming most Fridays. I cannot say every Friday around this time, so 6:30 p.m. Paris time, and see who's interested to have a talk with me. Voila. So I think that I'm alone for tonight for now. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to see you next week. Oh no, there's new people coming in. So this is my last call for a card from the Light Seers Tarot. So if you want a card, this is now, and then I'll be heading out to the rest of my life. So if you want a card, just say so in the comments, and I will pull a card for you. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure. I know that there is a delay between when I talk and when you hear it, so I'll be waiting a few more seconds to see if anyone else wants a card, tarot card for their day, their week, their month, the whole year. Who knows? Let me remind you, if you like my readings, that I do paid for readings as well, and you will find the link above in the comments or above the video. Thanks very much. Sending love to each and every one of you. I will see you next week.